Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another designer review of one that I feel like is very underrated. So from the house of Dolce Gabbana, it's K Parfum, or King Parfum. Now, as you'll notice, I think it was a couple of years ago I reviewed this guy right here that I still think does not get enough love, and it's K EDP, and that's a nice big dent. But let's go ahead and talk about it, and I'll kind of compare them a little. I like all four in this line, but there's definitely some stark differences. And I have to say that I do think the Parfum is going to be the most well-liked in the bunch. Let's go ahead and talk about the notes that they provide on here. It's not very many. It's fig, caramel, licorice, sandalwood, and woodsy notes. So I do think that this has a really gorgeous sandalwood dry down, but you are going to pick up the fig in here, and I think that that makes it kind of different. Now, I'm not like the biggest fig fan, but the way that it's in here is really nice. So again, a really nice sandalwood dry down. The licorice isn't too loud. It just adds like almost like a spice. It's just really nice. It's like a nice sandalwood fragrance. I mean, I would call it a sandalwood fragrance for sure, with a figginess, and like a little touch of spice from the licorice. And then you have the caramel that sweetens it. And the caramel is definitely present, especially when you're like smelling the opening of this. Once it starts to dry down, it just gives it this sweetness. The licorice, the way that it plays, almost gives it this like, I want to say herbal feel, which is ironic, but once you smell it, it kind of gives it like, it's almost like a menthol-y feel, but not too much. So, I mean, all this to say, like, I feel like they took the blue DNA and they did it really different, which, I mean, I give them props. I think they did a really good job on this. Yeah, so if you like sandalwood, you like fig, you want something kind of woody, but with more of a luxury wood, which is what I feel like sandalwood is, and something definitely different with a nice sweetness to it and like a little bit of that spicy feel. But again, definitely not super spicy. And I'm going to say that because K EDP, in my opinion, is way more spicy. I mean, it has like a pepper note. Definitely spicier, K EDP. I love K EDP. I love the EDT too, but EDP, the EDP and Parfum for me are my favorites. I don't know if anything will really ever dethrone the EDP for me. I definitely like the bottle of the the Parfum better. The EDP, it's like really interesting because it's like black on blue, and the K kind of gets lost in here, versus this is like nice, it's vibrant. But that's just presentation. You can't really smell presentation. The EDP has a pimento note that I think makes it, you know, a little bit more unique. And it has cardamom. I really, really like the EDP. But again, like, I just think that like in the fragrance community, I think the Parfum is going to be well liked over that one. Just because, again, when you take a sandalwood backbone and you add like that really nice caramel note to it, it doesn't go fully gourmand, but it has like a gourmand edge. You can definitely pick up the caramel. So I think a lot of people are really going to like this one. And I think it's a really fun wearing experience. Again, as it dries down, it kind of just turns into a really nice sandalwood fragrance with a beautiful kind of like silky sweetness to it. And again, the licorice never gets too strong. It just adds this like subtle touch of spice. The fig stays, but it's not a super strong fig because, again, like when you blend that in with the caramel, it just has like a really nice sweetness, maybe a touch of tartness from the fig, but never too much. It is really well blended. I mean, like, I haven't really smelled too many Dolce Gabbana fragrances that I haven't liked. They do a good job. They obviously know what they're doing. In terms of performance, I get over 8 hours. On me, typically I actually get over 10 hours. I don't know, you know, where is going to vary because I, you know, definitely like lubricate my skin really well. I live in California. It's really dry here, so I have to be very careful about that anyway. But I get over 10 hours. And on top of that, I clearly get very good projection for the first couple of hours and an even better sillage. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the video. But definitely no qualms with performance. But I never had qualms with performance with the EDP either, which, by the way, I like. The EDP has like such a niche quality to it. It's just super different. I don't know why this one never got the love that it deserved. Smells really, really good. So does the Parfum. Yeah, the Parfum has like just that gourmand touch that I think Fred Cum is going to like a lot more than the EDP. Anyway, in terms of who can wear it, I think anyone can wear it because, again, it does have a gourmand touch to it. Sure, it's marketed for men, but the caramel is definitely very there. And if you've smelled a lot of caramel fragrances, this is going to have like kind of that same gourmand vibe. Again, it doesn't go fully gourmand, but it definitely like teeter-totters that edge. I don't think that there's an age either because I feel like it has a really nice sophisticated air to it. But I think someone who wants something a little bit more youthful may still enjoy it because of the caramel. But I will still say youthful, still 25 plus, maybe closer to 30 plus. But anyway, in terms of where you could wear it, absolutely anywhere. I think that this is more of a fall through spring fragrance, but I'm not going to hesitate wearing it in the summer at all. Maybe I'll lean more towards summer evenings. And I would wear this formally. I would wear it on a date night. Actually, I think it'd be a really nice date night scent. I would wear it during the day. I'd wear it in the evening. It's blue. I don't think that there's really anywhere I wouldn't wear it. In fact, I could probably wear it in high heat and get away with it. Yeah, I think it's like balanced enough to where that's not going to be a problem. I do also think that if you like the EDP, which may end up being my scent of the day, you're going to like the Parfum. The Parfum I wore yesterday. That's why it's not my scent of the day today. I just think that this is a really lovable fragrance. I think it smells really good. And now let's kind of get to the important part that I was, getting ready to tell you about. This gets compliments. This one, well, the entire line, I have never worn any K and not gotten compliments. I don't have the Intense, the EDP Intense. I went to go buy that and this was already out. So I was like, well, let me just get the Parfum. But I think I'll most likely get it. It's such a small line that there's no reason for me not to have the entire lineup. I think that they all get a lot of compliments. This one has done me very, very well. The Sillage gets compliments. Like whenever anyone's passing by me, they'll just be like, you smell really good. This and Devotion have done incredible in terms of the compliment getting factor. I think that if you don't have either one, maybe don't blind buy, but go out and smell them because they are both compliment killers. Again, the bottle's blue. They're clearly going for something, but this is not a normal gourmand. I mean, this is not a normal blue fragrance. It just teeter-totters that gourmand line. And I think that people should give this one a shot. Even if you didn't like the rest of the K line, this one, that caramel note, sometimes they just add it to sweeten it, but you can definitely smell it, specifically in the opening of this fragrance. I just think you should try it if you haven't already. People like kind of, I think ignore this line. I think it gets very little love, but if you're watching this video, if you can get to an Ulta, a Sephora, a Macy's, go put this on skin, and I promise you will not regret it. If you've tried this fragrance, comment down below. Let people know what you think. As always, remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!